All right, you can say hi now, if you so want to. Too late, YouTube. All right, the ending of Metroid Other M. Look at how far we've come. Now, then we have 2 more mainline games. That's just about it. I mean, obviously, I have to tackle the Primes at one point, but that'll come at a later date. And Dread will be blind. I can't believe I'm going to be playing a Metroid game blind on stream. Whew. That blows my mind. I'm going to be playing a Tales game blind on stream when my 4-year anniversary comes with a Risei. That still blows my mind. I can't believe it. A new Metroid game and a new Tales game came out after I became a streamer. Or basically, I'm trying to say they haven't come out with the new games, those 2 series, since I became a streamer. That's going to be some shit. When do I play Dread? Probably sometime in November. You know what's funny? I never realized this second file is 69%. Oh, whatever. Anyway, that's just my old files. Don't pay attention to them. Actually, there's technically a spoiler on them. Anyway, let's begin. Samus hesitates to attack a baby Metroid that suddenly appears when Adam uses a freeze gun to stop her. She collapses in front of Sector Zero right before her eyes. Adam was not the ringleader of the plot. The plot, it says. The plot. Adam knows the Metroids in Sector Zero can't be frozen, and he signed a contract to die this game, because he's a ship's computer in the next 2 games. Therefore, he must sacrifice himself for the greater good. End the story. She overcomes her sadness and heads towards room MW, which he pointed out just before he met his end. You had a long day of work today. You had a customer faint in the hall? Wow, that's hella interesting. And, oh, broken AC, I see. Hold on, I've got a cough. Oh, excuse me. My nose acted up there. Is this game canon? Oh, you know it is. Oh, you know it is. So we're approaching the end of the game. Oh wait, hold on. I keep forgetting. I have to get this in the back of my mind. I have to bring over. I have to set up my my chat correctly. Hold on. Why do I keep forgetting to do this? It's funny because I'm not used to having it. Oh, 1 second. I can't believe I forgot to do this. Okay, there we go. And then chat. And then that. Oh, no, hold on. I gotta... Well, note to self, learn how to use this window a little better. There we go. All right, moving on. We're good, we're Gucci.
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
Oh, by the way, I guess you should really just remind people of some minor plot points that are going to show themselves in the finale. To go back to our character dossier, everyone's pretty much fucking dead, except for these 2 mysterious soldiers who could be the deleter, because Madeline Bergman was attacked by the deleter in a cutscene last stream. I know that's one minor detail you might want to remember, because it's going to show up in this stream, obviously, because we're heading to right where that happened. There's only 3 characters left alive in this story, and we haven't seen these 2 guys in forever. Yeah.
This elevator is bound for
Sector 1. Sounds. I'm just looking at the sound volume. Sound work now? Let me fire charge me. Hold on. Yeah, because that's a really loud. Yeah, okay. Sounds fine. All right. Abandoned research facility, or what's it called? Let me get the right name. I'm sorry, the bioweapon research facility, not abandoned. Well, it's about to be. It's about to be. Has Samus's id been in the deleter the entire time? That's true. I forgot to mention Samus as a prime suspect also. Silly me. Silly me. Alright. Another romp through the baby's first jungle level again. Do I have to fight something in here? Nope, game doesn't care. Oh, I forgot to mention one more thing. It's very important. There's something you wouldn't really notice during the entire course of the game in Morpho mode. But you can actually charge up a bomb, but can't fully use it. That's also going to be very important, by the way. I'm just going to skip over you. Don't really care. Ow. Doesn't it drop a handful of bombs down? No, you drop a handful of bombs by charging and morph balling. A charge beaming standing up. Oh yeah, just double checking. Oh yeah, grapple beam. What are you doing? Come on, you've been here before. This is where we chase the leader. Maybe I'm not. Oh, maybe I'm not in a good body position for the Wiimote sensor. I should be. I didn't change the setup for the 3 days I've been streaming this game. 3 stream sessions. I should be fine. Yeah, I'll move a little more to the right, Wii sensor. I know. Take your time, Wii sensor. Maybe it's just meant for intimidation. I accidentally sense dodged that, but whatever, it's fine. Hey. Someone was paid to make those animations. The GameCube Pro crying right now. Yeah, I know. That room is hella laggy. Look, at least the game has a dynamic frame rate, at the very least. When it at least they didn't just cap it at 30. I'm glad they did push it to 60 when it can manage 60. But yeah, the GameCube Pro is crying right now. Can we build a... I don't think there's any point, but we can build a speed boost here, right? Just for shits and giggles? Yes, just for shits and giggles. And now we see a familiar face. Hey, yo, pizza's here. Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. We're just joking around about the GameCube Pro shit. Oh yeah, as I keep saying, Metroid Other M is one of the top 5 best-looking Wii games. Not even capping. Oh my god, something killed Ridley in a cutscene. Can't believe it. So man, you're gonna get back into Animal Crossing New Horizons with the update and DLC? I don't know about streaming it, but yeah, I'll probably pop it on. I'll probably pop it on. Well, actually, you know, wait. Oh, that's because I already used this already. I was going to say, this navigation center is required. The door was open, but whatever. Ow. Yeah, I'll definitely pop on Animal Crossing New Horizons when I get the chance in my spare time. I don't know about streaming it, though. I'm already jam-packed as it is. I'm a little behind on requests, tier lists, my own stuff I want to do. This and that. Okay, well, anyway, I have to drop that subject for a second. This room is very important. It could have been awesome with the extra screen, but to be fair, but to be honest, I personally don't find going into first person by Wiimote horizontal or vertical that cumbersome. It's fine. So this room's very important. Because in a cutscene, this is where the deleter was last seen, attacking Madeline Bergman. And there he is. The answer to our murder mystery is James. James Pierce, the tech guy and the guy with the good goatee. The banging goatee. He's our murdering mystery suspect. Now, Samus doesn't outright say in this scene, wow, he's the deleter. You're supposed to be paying attention because that's where the deleter's last known location was. The game doesn't just pop in front of your face. You have to, like, remember, oh, yeah, this is where the deleter's last seen, and there he is dead. So there we go. But how did he end up dead is the better question. How'd the murderer get murdered? Also, the answer to the question, what happened to this guy, since the dossiers are updated based on Samus's own vision and without outside audience help, Samus never saw this person die, but the deleter kicked them into lava after being frozen. This guy was actually the second guy dead, actually. But his dossier is technically not updated until Samus herself learns that through the plot. So anyway, this room. Poor Jane. Anyway, this is a perfect time for a little just chatting. There's a missile tank up here, but the game will send down 15 space pirates. Which are one-shotted by your screw attack, though. Make no mistake. We are still bussing power level-wise. The prices are steep, but certainly not bad for a family plan. Yeah, about the new Nintendo NSO. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super thrilled about the singular pricing. I can imagine that being a tough pill to swallow. I'm not even letting go of this charge beam. I'm just holding it for decoration. But I mean, again, depends. I'm actually part of someone's family plan, someone I don't even know, because I'm part of a family plan with just one other friend, Skojo Hatgirl, good friend of the community and streamer themselves. And their friend is the leader of the plan, so I don't even know if I'm going to get the upgrade. It's not really in my hearsay, unless I move to another person's like free plans. But it's whatever for me. I'm not in a rush to get the N64 games, to be honest. Although Online Mario Party 1, not Parsec, would be pretty dope, actually. You had the Saturn, but lost it during Wii. Was a great console. I never had the Saturn. My older sister just had a Sega Genesis. We never really continued along the line of Sega consoles after that, because then we just moved on to N64, and then I became a Nintendo PlayStation guy. We never moved past Genesis. And yes, hello, Prince David. Oh, what's a BP? No, there's not a power up here. I'm not going to get in plan. I'm part of Film Pan. No way I'm asking that friend to do that. Yeah. Or again, well, maybe again, yeah. We're both part of a plan where you can't really ask the person to do that for us. If they decide to upgrade it themselves. But then again, that's interesting, upgrading yourself, because you have to check with everyone that $10 a year is okay, which it should be fine. I mean, that's very affordable. Oh, Ridley's dead, by the way.
Ridley.
It's the last time we ever see him in the series.
What could have happened?
What could have happened, Ridley? It looks like you got the life sucked out of you. What could have sucked out the life from Ridley? What sucks life? What could have happened? Let's investigate his last remains. We don't have to. This is just optional. You can just take a look at him. The Dementors. Fox News. That's a hilarious statement. Good shit. Oh, you can't jump into that? I really have to go into first person? So anyway, this is a fantastic callback to Metroid 1. Look at these SpaghettiOs from Metroid 1. Classic. And I guess Super Metroid 2, that counts. Oh, no, never mind. I already hit that. What am I doing? These things hurt, by the way. Don't think this is a fun Cheerio room. No, those things hurt. If those things hit you, they do a full energy tank of damage, or like 96. I forget the exact amount. Those things are not to be played around with, actually. Does Twitch count as social media? No. I already answered that question. Tia Harris, no. Oh, that's right. That's a secret missile door. No. It's not social media because you don't make posts there. Hey, put it this way. Is YouTube social media? No. Okay. There's no point in me shooting. I just have an itchy trigger finger. Or not trigger finger, I'm sorry. One button finger. Now, if I called the one button the B button, you would understand what I'm talking about, because it's essentially just a sideways NES controller. TikTok is definitely social media. It is. I guess, look, to be honest, I think the term is a little overused. The reason why Matt 5000 asked me that question is because he hates social media in general. So he's trying to come to terms with emotions regarding them because he watches me on Twitch. That's why I was sort of erring on the side of no, to be honest. To be honest, I was sort of poisoning a well of answers there. I don't really know what dictates social media. What is it? Isn't just making a post? I don't know. YouTube has community posts. I don't fucking know. Oh, by the way, there's a prisoner in here. Single button. Well, not a prisoner actually. Let me be more exact. Someone hiding.
No, you got it wrong.
Stay away! Stay away!
You have to calm down.
This reminds me of like the COVID windows the restaurant set up like Dunkin' when you have to like order through them. Can I get a large hot chai tea, please? And a Boston cream donut? That is my go-to order. Or sometimes the matcha tea too. That buses also, of course. Social media, forms of electronic communication, such as website for social networking and microblogging, which users create online communities to share information, personal and other content such as videos. I guess Twitch does count then. Because I said we are sharing content, even though it's live, but still. But I view it more as an entertainment site than social media. Same as YouTube. Oh, by the way, that's a Queen Metroid. That's the highest caliber of Metroid nature can create in this universe. And this is the second one we fight in the entire series. Because we already fought one in Metroid 2. Well, I guess that solves the semantics of it. Oh, fuck. Okay. So basically, the queen is actually very passive at first. You notice she's not really attacking. She's just waking up. She hasn't had her folders yet. So basically, we have to fight these Metroid. Fuck, I got greedy. So basically, destroy the Metroids. You gotta freeze them, but they can interrupt your missile charging. To be fair, you don't need super missiles to destroy them. I just get greedy. Yeah, exactly. She hasn't had her coffee yet. That shockwave actually doesn't hurt you. It just frees any frozen Metroids in captivity. Fuck. And super missiles, unfortunately, don't affect not frozen Metroids. Honestly, the Metroids are almost more annoying than the actual boss fight coming up, to be 100% honest. You have to like get them in a pattern. It's almost like you have to take them all down at once. Almost. Let me just pump this one full of missiles, I guess. All right, there we go. That's fine. Whoa. It's funny, the queen could totally smack me upside the head right now, but no. This is the first form of the boss fight. Why am I losing targeting? Okay, apparently I'm really not situated well. Oh, I did get a super missile kill. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. All right, let me get resituated here. Am I still on camera? Yeah, I am. All right, because now the shit starts. Woo! Let me just concentrate missiles back. Oh, ow. Is that gonna hit? Not really. So basically, you got a super missile in her neck after charging her crystals full of your charge beam. She's slow, but it's awkward to hit her. Funnily enough, for such a big target. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta dodge that. Oh, okay. It's actually hard to sense dodge that, and that attack does 2 energy tanks. Not even capping this time. Not clickbait. That's actually the strongest attack you can get hit by in the entire game. Bar none. This feels like a Dark Souls bite. That's very apt because this is the Dark Souls of Metroid. Very, very astute of you. Wow, I am not getting any good luck with hits. Can I chain that together? I can! Holy shit! Why did I ever realize that pattern before? That's a bussin' pattern. Let's go! Bring it around. There you go. How'd I There we go. Alright, that could have gone worse. That could have gone worse. If you get hit by fire too many times, that fight can get out of control. I may actually have to use the concentrate mechanic. God forbid. I know, seeker missiles, right? Please.
This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds. This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds.
Man, look at all the people who died along the way.
10,
A year.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact.
Why the sun fall into orbit? It's Madeline doing it. Madeline's trying to well, I'm sorry, the red-haired girl is doing it. She's trying to get rid of, well, actually, no, it's Madeline. Madeline's trying to do it to get rid of you and the queen, because, you know. Alright, there we go. So basically, we actually do the classic Metroid 2 and go in there, and then use a power bomb. So this part of the boss battle is very infamous, because there is nothing in a tooltip or anything to tell you to use the power bomb there, and you never had to the entire game. So people game over once, and then the tooltip tells them. It's not very intuitive, admittingly, but I already know that because I've played the game before. In my first playthrough, I died there, definitely. No doubt about it. Because there's nothing to tell you to use a power bomb there, because you're literally not supposed to use power bombs the entire game. And her own safety? Yeah, something like that. Now we're gonna shake her down and wring her neck for not trusting Samus Aran. I know for a fact. I remember clear as day dying in the Metroid Queen's belly the first time. Nothing tells you to use power bombs. Are you allowed to use power bombs right now, actually? You are. You are. You can just freely... I mean, you can just freely use them now. There's a reason why I'm shocked about that, but we'll get to that later. Well, it's $20 for the regular package. The N64 games don't come with the $20. You have to get the $50 yearly package for the N64 games on the streaming service.
Don't come any closer.
Fuck the other people's
Stay
safety
away from
family.
me.
She's the only one left, along with the blonde-haired scientist.
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter.
You know, it's nice to see Samus
the
refer to herself as
situation
that,
here, and I know
an
how
independent
you
bounty
feel.
hunter, because she never says that herself in any games, because she
here to
barely talks in
secure
any
your
of the other
safety.
games. And we only just learned that through manual text and flavor text in the story. It's actually nice to hear her refer to herself as that for once.
May I come closer?
Oh, to be fair, she doesn't do a very good job being independent. Every mainline Metroid game is, except for Dread, is... Well, no, even Dread, because I've seen the
Your
opening
role at this
cutscene.
facility.
I'm responsible for all operations. My name is Madeline Bergman.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
How much time do I have left in the game? About an hour.
What
An hour,
you met
an hour
is
10.
MB. She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain.
So the big twist here is that human
What?
blonde scientist is an android, and more specifically Mother Brain
Federation's
incarnate.
foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage.
If you notice,
Everything
her
that
hair
happened
clip
here
she
was
wears,
just as Madeline,
the 3 dots make up the
rather,
nuclei of a
had
Metroid.
told me.
That's why she's Mother Brain in
The
disguise.
person who sabotaged the system to stop MB's rampage and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
MB was the artificial
To be fair, where is she
intelligence
gonna work? That's
originally
true.
Developed to regenerate and control space pirate special forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form.
It's
For
a
long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones.
it's a good thing the Galactic Federation learns their lesson in this game and never tries to recreate Metroids ever again.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing. With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship with the Metroid. One that wasn't based on dominance or control.
I remembered the baby hatching before my eyes
Fuck mainline Brett.
when it attacked Mother Brain in order to save me. That was the result of the kind of ideal relationship they were trying to develop with MB. They found the perfect means of control.
Not
They
on
started
stream, but
propagating Metroids in
probably
Sector Zero.
probably in my own time, yeah.
At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create unfreezable Metroids. Apparently, the queen I met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature.
Good thing you don't always need ice to
Wanted
take down a
preserve her
Metroid.
as a control
Power bombs do
specimen,
canonically still
so
destroy
they had left
Metroids.
her genes unaltered. The fact that she
It's just that ice makes it easy.
something not even
And it does a
Madeline
lot
and
of
her team
damage.
could have predicted. Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Metroids are a lot like bees
Once our MB
because
was in
there's
human
one in
form,
an entire
she
hive that
excelled.
becomes queen.
As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
If my theory is correct, this is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected, but then she developed emotions. then a nascent sense of herself.
No, I didn't. I didn't get the
She
chance.
began
I was busy
asserting
the
her
past
own
couple
thoughts,
days.
and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis.
This is our future. We're
However,
going to be
there's no
arguing with
precedent for an
androids?
AI like MB
Please, androids have no
developing
rights.
emotions.
Detroit become human. Intensifies.
It's possible that her interactions with the Metroids brought it about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul. It was all conjecture, but the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
Isn't that the girl from after Ridley got killed?
A human-like existence,
No.
but one
Though it
without
was, she was
feelings.
blonde.
To make MB less
Oh, this
than
one,
human,
yes, you're correct.
the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this.
Sorry, there are
In my
three
heart,
girls talking at the
I
moment.
felt sympathy for MB.
I know you just got here.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained.
Stop! What are you doing to her?
These orders are from above. Take her away.
Wait!
She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do.
What's happening?
My presence that day caused a disturbing reaction in her. She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter.
It's actually as hella Detroit become human now that I'm really rewatching it again. That kind of is too, to be honest.
Once she felt abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the special forces to revolt. The facility fell into complete chaos and suffered widespread damage.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation Army, and on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the Metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation.
You know what?
But Adam and I crushed her plan completely.
You know what? We should have let her.
And now, who could guess where she was and what she planned
Well,
next?
actually, no. Actually, I'd
She's
have to take
backed
it back.
into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now.
Samus would die in the next game, actually, if it wasn't for the Federation. So they have a very... Samus and the Galactic Federation have a very weird abusive relationship. A very weird abusive
MB,
relationship.
Calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
I mean, we were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
I was not wrong. The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring judgment on them. And yet, because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB. We have to get past this.
No. You will all be judged.
It's okay now. I won't ever fail you again. I promise. I'm so sorry.
This is gonna get ugly.
Melissa. Oh, Melissa, it looks great on you.
Yeah, everything's gonna go fine.
What's your name?
I mean, depending on what Metroid fan you've talked to, this game has already gotten way long past ugly. Damn. Yo, she actually has Albert Wesker powers.
Melissa!
Oh, hey, the Galactic Federation's here.
Don't move!
You're correct. Yeah, I know, right? They're talking to Samus like that? I know.
What's that sound?
Those enemies are annoying. I remember them well. She's gonna bring like 2 of each enemy here, or at least 3. We're just gonna Noah's Ark enemies in here. All right, we get it, Nintendo. You had a CG budget. Damn. Well, the Galactic Federation is getting their cheese clapped.
Madeline, stay close to me!
All right, here we go. All you had to do was shoot twice. I know it seems really weird for a final gameplay segment, but all you had to do was shoot twice. And aim at her. It's almost like a combat Where's Waldo section.
Fire!
And see, there's General Dick Cheese. And he hired the same firing squad that killed Gerald Robotnik. Yeah, combat Where's Waldo section to end the game off is a little interesting, but I mean, we did have a good final boss fight. Yeah, I know, right? Is Dick Cheese your favorite insult? Yeah, one of them.
Stop! Don't move!
I mean, don't cry, Madeline. It's fucking Mother Brain. Oh, actually symbolic.
Hey, are you okay? Hey, hang down over there too. I'm getting you out of here.
I mean, hey,
Thomas Aaron,
that's the beauty of human language. We can speak how we want.
you performed admirably.
Sort of.
You can leave the rest to us.
I mean, yeah, not really. Let me rephrase. If you're entertaining, you can speak how you want.
Madeline!
Wait, Aaron, Unfortunate what happened to Commander Malkovich. And to think that his entire unit was annihilated. Truly a tragic day. Would you agree, Aaron? Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
Yes, sir.
What a weird abusive relationship Samus
Time
has
for
with
us to
this group.
Come on, princess.
Oh, by the way,
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
remember him?
Anthony Hicks, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
What?
Authorized by the chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the
But
chairman?
man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other.
Yeah! The black guy lives! Progressive writing, yeah!
Crazy. Crazy how something good can come out of something bad.
When Ridley knocked him into the fire pit in his room, he just froze a piece of ground on the lava. And he was A-okay.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline.
Again,
She was exhausted
well, I
and
know
had
CJ wasn't
only
here to
just
hear that.
fallen asleep.
But the dossiers are from
She needed
Samus's
to
point of
rest.
view, not the game's point of
She
view.
had a lot of explaining to do once she got to Galactic Federation headquarters. For herself
The character dossiers.
and for Melissa.
Still can't get my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Anthony sighed as he muttered to himself.
And there goes Samus in her classic orange starship.
What would have happened if we hadn't been called there? Might the furious MB have attacked the Galactic Federation and brought about its utter destruction?
Gunship did yeah,
Melissa
gunship is a better
wasn't
word, right?
insane. No.
I'm mind flubbed.
One day, a consciousness simply blew.
Isn't Samus' ship one-person ship?
And those that caused it to bloom.
No, I never got that. I mean, it's
Called
small
insanity.
because she really only just used it. No, I never really got
I
it's
was
just a
the
one-person
insane
ship. I'm sure she can
That
fit a
was
couple
what
people on
Madeline
it.
muttered softly as she sank into sleep. The selfish conceits of humans drove MB to violence. It was their distorted perceptions and greed.
Oh,
that
this is
woke
like
such fury in the
2007.
fledgling
I'm
girl's
12 and this is
heart.
deep.
Her thought was to punish the foolish and conceited. But MB could not complete her mission.
This is like Samus's
Melissa,
last run-on
she was
sentence in the entire series. The
With their
cockpit.
one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible. If some fool just following orders had taken the savage
Yes,
creatures,
Samus's
those who
class.
sought them,
I mean, yeah.
I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam hadn't recognized the looming danger. But the cost was far too great. Why did Adam have to pay with his life? For me,
What do you mean? Why? Oh, actually, yeah.
I couldn't believe he was dead.
Oh, I can, Samus. He
For the
signed. He
first
signed the
time, I
contract.
questioned his choice.
He was created in 2002, dead already in the story. He had no choice. Yes, the end of game. By the way, we still have about like
No objections, right, lady?
we still have like an hour of this
I
game
heard
left.
Adam's voice in my head.
Maybe not that long. Maybe like 45 minutes if I hurry. I forget how long the ending
I knew in
cutscene
my
is.
heart that he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death.
Yeah, this Samus has some good ass
I gave
drip.
him a thumbs up, just in case he was watching over me. His amused expression looked as though he wanted to say something. His face and atoms swirled together. That last smile as Adam drifted away.
Do we ever see Anthony again after this? No, that's the interesting thing. He is still alive, actually, not capping. He's actually still alive in the canon of Metroid. But he can't be in the next game. This next game was conceptually created before this one. And unless they bring him in Dread, which I'd be shocked if they did. I've been avoiding Dread spoilers, so it could happen, from my knowledge, but I doubt it will. Yeah, Samus's drip there in that outfit is pretty damn good. Also, speaking of characters in this entire game storyline, not even capping again, that is the last time you see Mother Brain in the story. Her being as that Melissa Bergman android. That's the last time we hear Mother Brain. She's not in the next game unless Dread does something crazy to bring her back. That's the last we see of her. So this game is still very important to the Metroid storyline because that's the last we ever see of Mother Brain. A certain friend of yours? An artist friend, perhaps? Alrighty, so we still got about, like, 45 minutes of this game left. But here are the credits. Oh, Sakamoto. You share Ryuji's last name. Boy, what a fucking ride this was. I mean, it's 45 minutes from being over, but... Oh man, so this was one hell of a... It was one hell of a time to be a Metroid fan in 2010. I was 19 at the time. I was a sophomore in college when this game came out. Do you mean the next headliner game, or you mean more tonight? Because this game's not done yet. So this, I haven't decided the next headliner game, and since this game still has 45 minutes left, I'm going to be finishing up this game and doing Witch It with Vespi, actually, afterwards. A friend gifted him the game, and he wanted to play. So, man, this game, the infamous Metroid game made 11 years ago. I'll decide your next four with Casino Booty Bucks. Oh, boy. You'll see. Boy, the infamous Metroid game made 11 years ago. Still in your mid-20s, yeah, you mean 2010? Well, hey, look, we got through the infamous Metroid game. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I mean, well, again, 45 minutes still remaining. Again, it's just weird. I usually do it during credits, but the credits is in the end of the game. You're gonna have to go now? Okay, no problem, Chibi Manny. You take it easy and enjoy your Sunday. Oh, wow, you beat this? No, I didn't. There's still 45 minutes left. But yes, I got to the credits. Yes, I was reflecting about how it was an interesting time to be a Metroid fan in 2010. The gameplay's fine, the story is hella controversial. That is the case. Yes, it is. I mean, even regarding story, this game does a handful of things okay. It gives us 3D past cutscenes of a Super Metroid ending, and Samus finding the baby on SR388. And like I said, it's the last time Mother Brain appears in the story. And while it's not really story-based, but it is character action-based, Samus gets all her athletic abilities in this game, which Mercury's team obviously influenced from and added the those slick combat finisher moves in Samus Returns and Dread. When you see Samus flipping around enemies and like headlocking them and charging them in the face, that was inspired from this game. Oh yeah, Leslie Swan, yeah, the ship announcer, the robotic voice in the elevator. We still have 4. We just need to come out. I know, right? If only Metroid 4 existed, man. The baby. You know. Leslie Swan again. Oh, don't forget the quality assurance team. Oh yes, a Mattia Bianco. Yeah. I knew what he meant to. I just spun it into a Metroid 4's fusion joke also. But let me be see. Oh, Satoru Wada. Fuck. Pay respects real quick. Fuck. Thanks, Teen Ninja. It's weird for a Metroid fan to say thanks, but I mean thanks, I guess. Is this still a one-of-a-kind game, even 11 years later?
Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the bottle ship. A mission that will most likely be carried out in the next day or two. I'm heading toward the bottle ship now. I'm going to rescue something that was left there.
An irreplaceable...
Something that can't be replaced.
An irreplaceable memento. An irreplaceable memento. An irreplaceable memento. There's an irreplaceable memento on the ship. Stream title. Alrighty, so now we can use power bombs. Me force feeding my my audience Metroid Other M. All right, so we got a little more to do. Well, this is the after game epilogue where you can go back to the ship and collect all the power ups for 100% and all that. And you don't have to refight the final boss either. But there is still one small little story thing to do. Flash bombs more like it, I know, right? Slow down microwave bombs also more like it. Now, by the way, I may be going for a couple power-ups just because they're on the way. But I'm not 100% in this game. I obviously don't have time for that. But I might. But on the way to the objective, I might, because you're fully loaded now for all upgrades. So you might as well just collect what's on the way. I blame the D-pad. Okay. Thanks, Sakamoto. We're just having to go. Don't speed booster. We're just having a good time. All right. And we're not even aware that was going to be the actual. I was not aware. I just knew we were talking. You really do like rewatching my Sam and Max content, which I'm thankful for. Don't get me wrong. Whoa. Rare to 100%. That is true. And as you saw, as you may have just, well, as people may have seen at the start of streams whenever I start the game, I do have a 100% file on from my old 2010 playtime on this game. I'm sure you were aware. Okay. I mean, if anything, hey, this is a nice little victory lap. This is the first few rooms of the game we actually ever even do. You can only get that power once you have the wave beam. So to be fair, I could have came back with the wave beam. The wave beam was only halfway through the game. I could have came back. That's really an invisible wall, really. You really gonna do that to me, game? And we get an Excel charge, which is then very good actually, because it makes you charging faster and power bombs faster. And here we're back in this iconic room. Actually, it's funny. Just take a picture of this and say retweet to scare a Metroid fan. This iconic room. We got to get up there. It shouldn't be too bad, unless the elevator is just blocked off for any particular reason and the camera pans over to this door specifically we can activate now because we have this certain power-up. But nah, that wouldn't happen. The game wouldn't make us take the scenic route, would they? So these new unlockable power bomb doors actually contain the enemies from that final Where's Waldo combat section. They're not super hard, they're just very dodgy. But I think like 6 charge moves and they go down. You can't use missile on them, they're too nimble. They're way too nimble. We need T to land a hit in on them. Ow. Come on. There we go. All right, we gotta take the scenic route. Now we're in the bottle ship residential area. Look at this. Look, there's even new rooms here. Remember, a designer was paid to make this room. The paycheck is worth it. We gotta at least see the visuals. A real human was paid to design this room. This is a very nice room. I kind of wish you'd come here naturally during the course of the, like, story. Anyway, so this circular room is perfect for ramping up speed. I was holding up by accident. That was dumb. Whoa. Easy there, Samus. That's an energy part. Now, to be honest, I think on the way to the objective, I think you do actually collect 4 more energy... I'm sorry, heart pieces. So, I think we can actually get another energy tank. That was a weird sense dodge. I almost couldn't... Yeah, that was... Look, man, even new save points. So, I'll just... GameCube Pro, thank you. So, I will just preface this by saying... There was something I was thinking about the entire game, too, which happens in this epilogue. And it's going to be interesting, because out of context, this sounds ridiculous, but the cock and ball torture semicircle gauntlet is going to be hella interesting to tackle. Doesn't the map now show all hidden paths from the past rooms? I don't know about hidden paths. Maybe? I'm not super certain. Ow. All right, we're back. Yeah, we're back here. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where we are. Excuse me. You know what? I now realize it. They make you go back this way. They railroad you. Well, they railroad you specifically for the semicircle cock and ball torture gauntlet of doom, but they make you go through Nightmare's chamber again. Actually, this is actually interesting canon, because Nightmare's body is gone, and that's not because they were too lazy to put the model back in. That's canon, that his body is not here anymore. Woo! I just felt like jamming my head against that. Oh, those things are funny. Actually, you know what? Let me try something. How well does Powerbomb do against you guys? Probably one-shots him, but how far away? I killed both of them. I heard the explosion sound, yeah. Yeah, Powerbombs do be powerbombing. Whew. All right, where am I off to now? Okay. Gotta go fast. I actually forgot you can break through those pillars. That's a more fun speed booster room than I thought. I don't know why I stopped. That was clearly the door. Well, you have to stop anyway here. Oh, I didn't mean to overblast you, but whatever. That's weird. I froze this fan, but never got the power up. I must have forgot. Again, it's just one missile. Again, missiles are sort of superfluous. Again, due to missile recovery in this game just being free. But again, since Super Missile costs 5 missiles, it would be good just to have them in the heat of a tough fight, but again, due to the interesting recovery or the way you get health and items back in this game, it's hella interesting. Oh, this one's a power bomb door. Cool. Ow! They fucking Dragon Ball Z fucking slam you down. This bug watches too much anime. There we go. Those things fucking hurt. They're nimble as fuck and they hurt. I'm not going into the door I literally unlocked. And we're back in this iconic room. Alright, and we're finally back in the normal room, but I'm gonna tell you something. So we're finally back right near the main elevator after we come out of this room. We're finally back right near the main elevator. That means we can get right started on the path to the last objective the game wants us to do. Oh, really? I didn't realize you can't hold that down that long. But on my own volition, this isn't the game's padding, I'm gonna take one last loop around up there. Really fast. Really, really, really fast. Because if you do that, I believe there are some energy parts up there that'll get you one more energy tank. I really almost said heart container. I deadass almost said heart container. So just one more little jog. Just one more teensy-weensy jog. Yeah, the first one's coming up over there. Pizza Heart. Pizza cake. Woo! I'll get my health back here, but to be fair, I don't think anything in this sector is really going to challenge us anymore. Because to be honest, if I get one more energy tank, it would relieve some of the stress that the semicircle cock and ball torture gauntlet hallway of doom causes us. So yeah, this is just calm before the storm, essentially. Alright, we're coming up on another... Again, might as well just collect it on the way. Alright. Why are the first two energy tanks highlighted in the box? That's a good question. The answer to that is when you use concentrate to recover health when your health bar is red, instead of just recovering 99, because when you normally, if you don't have the power-ups, the emergency tanks, the reserve E tanks, can I not really get up there? Whenever you use the concentration ability to recover health, it only gives you 100 back. But those reserve tanks, air quotes, if I could with my hands at the moment, though when you concentrate to recover health back, it says gives you any reserve tank, any energy tanks highlighted in the box. That is why. Again, concentrating for health back isn't really something you see way later in the game at all. Honestly, it could have happened during the Metroid Queen, but luckily I didn't suck enough dick. Well, to be honest, reserve tanks make a return, but again, it's not quite the same function. Oh, look at the 4 Diegos here from Ice Age. They make a return, but it's not unfortunately the same function as Super Metroid. They don't like recover you if you hit 0. It's basically they improve your healing regeneration mechanic in this game. Is what I'm trying to say. Again, concentration is just a interesting mechanic. They want to imply that Samus still has all her missiles on her and can forcefully of will regenerate health. So they made the game not have health and missile pickups. Because they wanted to imply this is still fully empowered Samus from Super, because she doesn't lose her abilities in this game. She's just under orders not to use them. Again, I have seen what they were going with, but man, the functionality gameplay-wise is kind of jankily weird. All right, we're close to the end of this little ending jog. That was a weird wall jump I did not want to do. The rest of the game any good, though? I mean, no, well, okay. Hey, Flair, it's good to see you. Is the rest of the game any good, though? Well, I was sort of saying this the entire playthrough of the game. It just depends on who you ask for a Metroid fan. Some people treat this game like it viscerally killed their firstborn son. I personally think it's passably fine. At full value, it's passively fine. We have, I believe, this one last dot over here, which we are going to make a loop around for. This one last dot, I believe, is a energy part. So, or I'm sorry, a heart piece. So we will get a full energy tank out of it, which again takes the edge off for the cock and ball torture semicircle of doom. Woo! I mean, even better yet, the lap around to get that collectible, at the very least. It puts us right in front of the main elevator again, so it's not a big deal. Just consider this a very long victory lap jog. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I kind of didn't want to let go, actually. Oh, never mind. Oh, actually, no. I mean, I kind of don't have to do that, to be honest. I'm not really going to be fighting anything more. I mean, on the way to the power-up. So here's the Elevator of Doom again, but I'm just going to spoil it right now. You don't really fight anything. This is going to be a leisurely ride up. That is what they were going for. They wanted to have faster gameplay than the Prime games, so they made a game like this, where it's 3D, but it happens third person. Again, well, gameplay-wise, the results are okay, clunkily good to mixed, because some mechanics are great, like the Dark Souls dodge, aka the sense move. Yeah. Okay. The other gameplay functionality, like not having pickups and having the weird concentration move that kind of doesn't make sense, and sometimes it's just hard to activate during combat in general, is interesting. Ow. That DBZ slam does like 90 damage. You see that shit? There we go. If they were to ever make a Metroid in this style again, which, to be honest, let's be honest here, I don't think they're going to bring anything from this game ever really back again. I don't think we're ever going to see Anthony again, and I don't think they'd ever make us Metroid in this style again. Not because they shouldn't or anything, it's perfectly fine, but they need gameplay improvements. But I think just seeing Anthony or third-person Samus would just give Metroid fans too much PTSD. I think it would just give them way too much PTSD. And obviously Metroid will just stick with 2D for its mainline series. Or maybe we'll get a a Prime styled mainline game one day. That'd be hell interesting. Hey Tarvi. I don't know. I hear they still count this game. No. They do count this game as canon. No. This game is hella canon. I'm not even denying that. But Metroid fans who get through this game have PTSD of varying degrees. They'll definitely bring back the baby. Nah, Metroids are dead forever. They never show up again in the series. Unless they show up in Dread. That'd be hella interesting. Again, I don't know Dread. I'm waiting until November because I have to catch up. No, Metroids are dead permanently, and the Galactic Federation will never make any more. They fully learned their lesson in this game. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Actually, no, I'm not dumb. I just realized I don't want to start the cock and ball semicircle gauntlet of doom with the health I have currently. I have to. Oh. Stop it! There we go. I mean, it is. I mean, it's funny. I have to go. All right, this is what I'm doing. I actually have to go into the first sector and recover my health before the cock and ball semicircle of doom. Torture of doom. I've got the T. I've got the T in CBT. Ever played Spirit Tracks? Yeah, once or twice back in my younger days. I do want to play through it again one day. I can do it on stream too. Actually, relatively easy because it's on the Wii U. I did play Lay Spirit Tracks. Zelda dies in the intro, name of the game. That is true. I was gonna say, yeah, despite being named Metroid, the Metroids don't have a lot of screen time because they're only at the end of Metroid 1. Honestly, the most screen time they ever get in a continuous fashion is Metroid 2, because they do show up throughout the entire game, so that's the whole point. There's only one Metroid in Super Metroid. That's the Babberino. And as we just found out through the finale of tonight, there are Metroids in this game, but there was only just a handful and the Queen. Your feet are killing you? Oh, well, I'm glad you're sitting and resting up, dude. I know. Working on your feet all day is rough. I'm hoping my body fares okay when I get back into the swing of things, which I am, pretty much. I am job hunting at the moment. And Resident Evil doesn't take place at a residence most of the time. All right, here we go. I understand your pain, Harris. Remember, you're talking to a guy who used to work construction. I know what it's like to be physically active for 8 hours. All right, here we go. This is the semicircle of cock and ball torture. In order to get to the final objective in the story, they put you through a gauntlet fighting the upgraded versions of every enemy in the game, even the mini-bosses. The cock and ball torture semicircle. That is true, and yes, it's Biohazard. It's called Biohazard in Japan. All right, here we go. If you know what you're doing, this gauntlet's actually not too hard. I was sort of clickbaiting, to be honest. These guys are too nimble and bury underground too much for you to use Super Missile on. I would love to use Super Missile on to kill them faster, but yeah. Whew. I beat this as a kid, Matt. What are you talking about? God damn it. That only did 1 damage to me? What did I miss back here? I thought... Hello? Wait a minute, is there an invisible guy here? I don't remember that. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's invisible purple lizard. I don't remember that part of the gauntlet. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, just invisible purple lizards. Any other purple lizards I need to know about? By the way, this is just the first room of the gauntlet, by the way. Maybe I could risk a super missile off on them. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, baby, we got it. Why not powerbomb them? Well, I was going to lead up to that for the clickbait, but those are the most resilient enemies in the entire gauntlet that are resilient to powerbomb. One powerbomb actually doesn't kill them. These guys, on the other hand, do die in one powerbomb. But then it goes on cooldown, so I have to battle a little legitimately at first. Oh, hey. Ow. So, if you know how to use power bombs, actually, this gauntlet isn't too bad. I was half clickbaiting the entire time. Actually, Screw Attack just destroys them. I didn't really have to use power bomb. Man, imagine taking 4 of these guys out at once. Remember when one of them was a pain in the dick? This is good power progression here. Oh, really? It's an old DOS game and a band? On America's side of things? That's interesting. I didn't know that. GameCube Pro screaming. It is. Dynamic frame rate. Dynamic frame rate is a blessing and a curse. You can have your game at 60, but it'll slow down a lot. But at least when Samus is in 60 frames, she's in 60 frames. I think we just powerbomb these guys. Okay, I still got it off. I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting. You learn something new every day. Oh, it's this baby. Remember this guy? Funnily enough, he dies in one powerbomb. Remember the mini-boss arc of this game? He dies in one powerbomb. I don't quite get the enemy balancing. To be honest, they probably didn't balance the enemies too much for powerbomb because, again, the reason why I didn't use powerbomb on the first 2 enemies in the entire gauntlet here is because they do resist powerbomb, actually. They don't die in one powerbomb like everything else. Have you played all the Metroid games? You bet your... Except for Metroid Prime Pinball, yes, I have. Except for Metroid Prime Pinball, yes, I have. Which I guess the answer to your question is no, I haven't. Would doubt other I'm gonna get the treatment again. People would suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Twitter complains enough about good games nowadays. They would they would blow a gasket over this game. Oh shit! I just realized where we were. We beat the cock and ball torture semicircle. Let me just say one more time for pacing. But yes, I played every Metroid game with like a story, if that's what we're getting at. Yes, I'm a huge Metroid fan. That's why I wanted to continue the playthrough of the mainline series up for Dread. So here we go. I know, right? So we have one more fight in the game. I actually did it as a kid, and boy, that got hair on my balls. So this is Fantoon from Super Metroid. They brought him back in a glorious 3D revival. And he is one hell of a fight. He is literally like, hey, remember, you know Sense Move? Dodge all these floating eyeballs. Ow. He has a health bar, by the way. You have to target him in first person to get the health bar. It's like scanning an enemy. Whoa! Say hello? There we go. Of course! Ow. Again, you can't sense dodge everything. As much as it is the fabled Dark Souls roll, with all the eyeballs and the tentacle swipes, it's hard to dodge everything he sends out. Something will slip through the cracks. You can super missile him, but it's sort of hard with all the shit he's sending flying at you. You can actually get off super missiles, it is possible with good timing and charge prediction, but we'll just say, oh, that's right. Samus has I totally forgot. Samus actually has a, you can tell, see, that's attention to detail. The last mini enemy in the game, and Samus still has a cinematic animation finisher on it. Because those hands appear nowhere else. See, that is actually legitimate attention to detail. Ow. Please, Samus. I can barely see where I am. Fantoon! Fantoon! There we go, got him. For some reason, though, he didn't really give me the cinematic finisher on him. That's kind of sucks. When he gets down to like a sliver of health, his eye is supposed to go limp, and you can actually do a really, really cool cinematic finisher on him. But for some reason, maybe you do have to fire Super Missile at him to get him to unlock that. Oh, maybe you do. Oh well. I mean, I can always just redo him after we're done with the game. I have the save points right here. Oh shit, Fantoon from Super Metroid, yeah! I know, right? It's so much on screen. Good thing Samus, again, has the Dark Souls role in this game. Why does he show up? You know, sucking off another Metroid game in this game. Not unheard of, especially with Nightmare from Fusion. The actual reason why he lived, bitch, I guess is the reason. The inline story reason he lived, bitch. The actual reason, more sucking off a Super Metroid fan service. I mean, to be fair, he's a pretty sweet fight in this game. Also, this game does keep the tradition of using a power bomb in a glass container. That is pretty neat. Yes, he does keep going off screen in Super Metroid. That is correct. Yes, I'm sorry. I should have been a little more specific. Yes, he's on the wrecked ship in Super Metroid. That's him. He traveled all this way just to get a rematch with Samus. But anyway, he is actually secretly the final boss of the game. I mean, he is, I guess, technically. And we finally made it to Adam's command room. And now we have a quick... While the beautiful piano music plays, a quick... breather. To reflect on how far we've come. By the way, yeah, Adam's helmet is the Irreplaceable Memento, by the way. It's an N7 helmet. Ha! I mean, it does have 7 on it.
Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden.
No! Samus!
Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO, who's here now, will help you.
Sorry, there's no time for reminiscing and your sentimental moment. It's the end of a Metroid game. Something's gonna blow up again.
Evacuate the facility immediately.
Off we go.
minute until detonation. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
I know, right? Yeah, so Samus doesn't have the ability to carry Adam's helmet and her suit at the same time. Adam's helmet's the straw that breaks the camel's back here. So you have to run out a Zero suit. They're enemies, but good thing. So the only thing you have is 99 energy tanks, the dinky plasma pistol from Zero Mission, and your sense dodge move. Just because I felt like it. They are generous with the mints in this one.
Until detonation. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
You know, to be honest, I never really hit Zero, to be honest. I don't actually really know. Oh, I fell too far. Whatever. To be honest, I don't really know. I don't think there's a specific cutscene. I think it just like screen wipes to game over, I believe. I never really tried because, again, the 3 minutes are generous.
3 minutes until detonation. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
All right, there we go. Samus takes control from here. Into her nice classic orange gunship. Her nice classic orange gunship.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know,
for keeping
right?
you waiting, Adam.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's the stock iPhone alarm sound, to be honest. Yeah, let's go home, Adam. And there we have it. Yeah, again, yeah, that's a legitimately smooth transition. And then you finally get your item completion record. We don't have to watch the credits again, it's just item completion. Ooh! See, this game is absolutely perfect.
Good job.
Thanks, Samus. Wow, that was actually legitimately perfect. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. Did I just mirror my other file from 7 years ago? Wow, that's hella strange. I mirrored past me from 7 years ago. So past me did the exact same route? Like down to the exact collectible? Really? Gee, that's spooky in a way. Was my id playing this file? Where's id? Oh, well, anyway, that's Metroid Other M. That is Metroid Other M. There we have it. Now I have 269 files. Let's delete one. No, I'm kidding. So as you see, my top 2 files from the game, every time it would start up the game, would actually show the spoiler. The file contains the Madeline Bergman hairpin and the Adam helmet. The irreplaceable Memento. So now what? So now what? I'm playing Witcher with Vespi. Although, to be honest, I want to look up the cool cinematic finisher for Fantoon, the final boss. I'll look that up real quick. I mean, I could redo him. You know, let's redo him, actually. Hold on. Small victory lap. Small victory. I mean, I'm still ahead of schedule. I expect to be done at 12:30. I'm technically ahead of schedule. Small victory lap. Let's see if I can do it. Minor few-minute victory lap. Oh, thanks for the clip. Oh, by the way, just again, this is a good reminder for the plot. The reason why the ship was blowing up is because the Federation destroys the bottle ship. That was their plan too. Samus just happened to just be, again, Samus wanted to lurk around there to get her remaining power-ups, collectibles, and Adam's helmet before that happens. Something irreplaceable. It is an interesting concept of the game. Wait, what? I'm back at the ship? Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Another change of plans. Never mind. I'll just play on the other file. Wait, did I not have a file right in front of Fantoon? Oh shit! I thought my 100% file was right in front of Fantoon. Oh no! Do I not have a file in front of Fantoon? That sucks. Oh yeah. This isn't. Oh yeah, no. This isn't emulator. No, this is real shit. I even hold up my remote on the stream. Yeah. Please, I bought this game day one back in the day. I was the Metroid fan. I am the Metroid fan. Is this file in front of Fantoon, or is all of them back at the ship? We have to listen to the bum 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 bum. No, all these are in front of the ship then, because I just finished with the third file. Okay, never mind. All right, small change of plans then. I'll just look up the finisher on YouTube then. Never mind. 1 second. Yeah, communication with the actual legit Wiimote interrupted. 1 second here. Just finished the game. I mean, to be fair, Fantoon is infinitely fightable in the game. If you just go back, to the spot, he does revive. But the elevator, the main elevator, I don't think is unlocked, so you have to go all the way around again, which I'm not doing. We can just watch the cinematic finisher on YouTube. Thanks, Vespi. Did you get the best quality version one, though? I'm still deciding here. I'm probably just going to take a break tomorrow. There we go. Perfect. All right, so here's what we missed. Rage hand, fine, that's good enough. Yeah, see, I got the rage hand finisher. I totally thought that was a thing. Oh, see, this guy's about to die. No, see, he just shot him with a charge beam. Oh, whatever. So Samus grapples onto the eye and then fires a shot right into it. She's like out in space at the moment. That's why her gravity suit activates. Actually, it was activating during the fight too. And then she blasts in the eye. See, that's a cool cinematic finisher. Mercury Steam was inspired by this. Again, this game does do a handful of right. Oh, wait, it shows the failure option, too. If you do the button command wrong, you just get flung off, or whatever. Because the man, she goes pew. There you go, pew. You're going to bed? All right, Matt. Take it easy, buddy. There we go. Oh, that's a YouTube video? It was, because I didn't get this. I failed to get the cinematic finisher move on the final boss, but whatever. It's close enough. You're just in time to say goodbye to YouTube. But I'm still staying on, though. I am still staying on. Yeah, Mercury Steam was. Yeah, they were inspired by this. Again, I love Samus's athletic moves in other Samus Returns, and I've seen a handful of them already in Dread. So yeah. All right, there we have it.